Hi everyone, Dennis Foley from Acoustic Fields. Today we're going to do a second in our Back to Basics tour. And like I explained in the first video intro, I see a lot of misinformation. I see a lot of confusion through the emails and the phone calls I receive every day. So thus the Back to Basics tour, which gets us back to basics, gets us all on the same page talking about the most important things that we all need in order to communicate more effectively with each other. So why are you doing that? This is a question I ask to people all the time. They'll call me up and they'll say, I have this room, I have this space, and I'm doing this, and I'm doing that. And they're very proud, and they're very excited, and they're very happy about doing something to their room to improve sound. But when I ask them, why are you doing that? They don't have an answer. They read about it in a magazine. They talked to some guy who tried something similar. Well, have to be very, very careful here. When you're dealing with acoustics, good room sound is a combination of a lot of things done correctly, but more importantly in the correct order. So doing a lot of little things that you think are correct, if you don't put them in the right order, where each one benefits the one before it, and the end result is a good quality sound when you add them all together, you're shooting yourself in the foot, as we call it. You're going to have to go back all the time before you can go forward again. So let's use a barrier as an example. And we're going to do a video on what a barrier is. A barrier is a partition between you and noise. It's the door in your room. When your children are running down the hall and you're trying to concentrate, you close the door. So it's a device, a structure between you and source, noise source. So let's take barriers, for example. I get a lot of calls from people saying, well, I'm doing a double wall, I'm doing this, I'm pouring concrete, I'm doing that. Why are you doing that? They don't know. They read it in a magazine. Well, if you're going to be pouring concrete and building walls that are multiple inches thick, you better know why you're doing it. So you better qualify and quantify the situation. And there's two breakpoints that we have to think about in barriers. Energy below 125 cycles, the garbage truck. We all know that one. Energy above 125 cycles, vocals. That's where vocals start and go up. So those are your two ends of the extreme. They couldn't be more different in their approaches to treatment. A wall that's above 125 inches may be 4 inches deep. A wall below 125 inches could be 12 to 16 inches deep. Huge differences. So when you ask, why are you doing that, you better know how much below and how much above you have, or you're going to build a 4-inch thick wall that you read about in the literature and it's not going to work. Okay, so always when we're dealing with low frequency energy, it's material density and the way you put it together. The literature is full of suggestions, but you have to take that material, you have to calculate the right density for the frequency, and then build it the right way. So it's complicated. So why are you doing that? Because I have a lot of energy below 125 hertz. So I'm going to build this wall. Not this wall. See, so you quantify and qualify what you're doing. Here's another one, treatment in an empty space. I always ask people, why did you put diffusion? Why did you put absorption there? Well, I had some empty space. Can't do that. Treatment is completely dependent on usage. So you want to completely make the treatment about what you're trying to do in the room. Just because you have a space there. Don't stick something there without knowing why you're doing that. Thank you. Hi everyone, thank you for watching our videos. We really appreciate your support, and if you could give us a thumbs up for our Facebook page, that would really be helpful to us. Our room form gives us all the information about your room, length, width, height, usage, and we need you to fill that out before you send it in. Those of you that just found us on the internet and are under a time crunch, you can go to the contact section of our website, and there's a book now button so you can book a appointment with us, but make sure I have your room form to go on with it, because I need all that information when we talk. But I'll be happy to accommodate you. The ebook series that we have is free. Please subscribe to that. There's exclusive videos in there so you can get an idea of your particular situation, possibly with the videos. And then our forum. We have a forum on our website. There's a lot of forums out there on the internet. Our forum will actually answer your questions and comments, so you'll be dealing directly with me through our forum. So once again, thank you for your support.